What is up, guys? Wraith here, Gray Bearded Gaming, and unfortunately, this is our third day trying now. We are in the gorge of King's Orb, as you can see right. I'm pronouncing that right. Closest thing I'm going to get, anyway. And for about the third day in a row, there's next to nobody here. So I don't know whether the newness of it all wore off, or whether people are just preferring to roll somewhere else. Whether the hotspot went to, I couldn't quite tell you. I was kind of hoping for that, that triumphant return to the gorge, so to speak, since this was where we said farewell to our little buddy Trafton, at least from the challenge, because he lost his last life here. An unfortunate accident involving some minotaurs and a wayward rogue that we were grouping with. But so far, there hasn't really been enough people to really get anything going. Even like the group makeup of the people here now. I mean, you might be able to get something with that, but it's going to kind of be slapdash. I haven't seen a tank. So I'm going to try again another evening, or another day, I should say, in hopes that, we can get something going on here in the gorge. Because with the experience modifier being what it will be, it should be a pretty good spot if we can get an actual decent group to get things done. But I do wonder at this point whether maybe is my timing is just wrong, or did the newness of the gorge wear off? Everybody came out here for the experience mod, or is it just bad timing on the server, right? Um, and by that I mean people are in between this level phase of either making an alt or main, etc., etc. Because that does kind of happen on occasion too with these servers, right? They come out, people tend to get a toon, they race them up quick, whether it's their farming toon right out of the gate or their raid toon right out of the gate, I've noticed. And then the alts come in after that. And sometimes you just catch a good wave and you can ride that wave, and other times, in the case of me, unfortunately, with some of this, is my timing will be off to a certain degree simply because, unfortunately nothing. It's, I'm playing EverQuest P99, multiple toons. I'm still playing live on multiple toons and groups there as well. So, I'm not an every single night P99er. But we are not going to give up on the gorge just yet. We are going to try again at another time and hope that we can actually get some groupage going on, and we can try to redeem ourselves here in the gorge. So stick around. We'll try this at least another one good time, maybe two good times. If all else fails, we will bail back out to the Karanas and maybe try our hand at some of the gorge hounds, maybe, or something on this side of the zone. See what we can do. But stick around. We'll be back in a few minutes. We'll check back in and see how we go. All right, gang, we are back on another evening trying for a group in the gorge of King's Orb. Now, there's a few more people in zone this time. There are 12 people. A crazy kind of level range. So I'm sure that some people are probably just kind of farming stuff, or maybe somebody's getting power level, something along those lines. We shall see. I actually tried the zone again yesterday and didn't even film it, but I was in here actually all by myself. So it kind of is feast or famine in here. We shall see, like I said, how it goes. I said I have the LFG up. I'm going to do a couple of call outs and see if we can generate kind of any attention. If not, what we'll most likely do, and what we ended up doing kind of the other day, like so we haven't really done a ton of level. We've done some, but we were basically right outside of here, and we're pulling some of the gorge hounds, which they're pretty good experience. I mean, they're tough little kills. You don't want to stand in front of them, because they are pretty tough little guys. But we're going to hang out. We're going to see what happens. I will check back in with you guys here in a little bit, either maybe in a group here or potentially outside killing some gorge hounds. But stick around, guys, and we will check back in here in just a little while. So just kind of checking back in. It's only actually technically been a few minutes actually this time, because you can see me even when I did the hoot list from last time. Excuse me. Basically, so we got the LFG up. We helped the little guy over there. He had one that kind of got a little bit away from him, so we helped him out. And we just decided we're going to, while we sit here and wait, we'll try to pull off some of the stragglers. So, of course, we got some Muddites that run through here. Of course, this guy's the Minotaur that I just went and grabbed. We have tons and tons of runway behind us. So as long as we're careful, I think we should be fine. Like I said, I think these guys, they can pack a little bit of a wallop, but they are only dark blue, so they really shouldn't completely overpower us. And as long as I think we're careful, we keep our distance, I think we'll be, like I said, in pretty good shape. We, you know, I mean, our dots are plowing through this guy pretty good, so it's going to be hard to complain about that. I know the place has got a pretty solid zone multiplier, which is, you know, again, why everybody kind of raced here to start with. You know, full disclosure, anyway, I mean, just kind of why we're sitting here doing this. I did not get as much playtime in P99 starting last weekend, you know, the long weekend and working into this week, mostly because as a lot of folks, you know, who watch the channel know, it's like I play on live, I play TLPs, I play P99, I just play lots and lots of EverQuest. There's no doubt about that. But with the big up, oh, with the holiday last weekend in EverQuest Live, they were having some bonus experience action, and I was not about to miss out on that, as I have several kind of groups running, kind of in different, you know, stages, different places of the game in live, which I know, again, I know a lot of, you know, hardcore fans of P99 don't play live, and kind of vice versa. I just love the game, and I kind of play it in kind of in any format that it kind of exists in. But having that bonus experience, I said it was hard to pry me away. So I mean, I spent almost the entire last weekend, anytime I get a chance to play, just kind of pushing one of my newer groups I have there, because I actually liked my Paladin here so much that I went ahead and made a Paladin on live. And of course, the difference on live with, you know, about the same amount of total time invested, you know, got him substantially higher. And then when I made actually had a group and everything for him, I actually now have him all the way to approaching the 80s. But he has a group of folks with him. I just basically do a whole squad over there. And there we go. So pretty much, like I said, I think we'll, you know, we'll probably just kind of check doing that. We got to be real careful not to train this little guy over here, and hopefully he does the same for us. But you know, like I said, mostly just kind of checking, and I think we're going to try to do this here for a little while, see how it goes. You know, see if we get the invite somewhere. But you know, it's EverQuest. We'll see what happens. But I'll check back in with you guys here again in a little while, see kind of what happens. If nothing else, kind of check in, see what kind of experience I managed to pull off. And we will be back here in just a little while, guys. Stick around. All right, guys. So what we have done is managed to get ourselves in a little duo group. Uh-oh. And we've been working on the Evil Eyes. Unfortunately, this guy just got a hold of my partner, so this might go actually very badly for me. We shall see here in a moment if I can survive this. Totally heal on myself. Back up. There we go. Yeah, so these guys can be somewhat annoying, but we've actually been doing very well. I mean, so far, like, we've got like a bunch of optic nerves, and I think like we got one of the evil eye stalks or something like that last time. But either way, it's you know, decent experience, not crazy, because there's not a lot of other stuff in the area that we're really getting experience from. We have to watch out for the miners, just because they're annoying when you're trying to meditate. But yeah, I was sitting at the zone in. Tiladon the Shadow Knight rolled up and was, hey, you want to try Evil Eyes? We were like, sure. We actually inadvertently trained ourselves the first time, because we came around the corner into multiple Luddites and a Minotaur, and then added another Minotaur, which was a flashback to what happened to our little buddy Trafthan, unfortunately. But since then, we came back, we've settled in, and now we're hoping for a little bit of EXP, and then hopefully some polished bone bracelets. So we will see how it goes. But either way, guys, this is what we're kind of settled in doing. It's been fun. It's been a challenge. It's been forever since I've actually been in here. So yeah, we'll post back in a little while and kind of see how we're doing. Hopefully, maybe we update a bracer. We shall see. I'll check back in with you guys in just a little bit. So stick around, guys. Gonna be in a bit of trouble here, folks. We, my partner has been charmed forever at this point, so I think this may be a life right here because he hits hard. Tried to root him. Uh-oh, there we go. He's finally free. Let's see if we can pull this one off. Because he hits like a little truck. He hit me for about 40 on a couple of chops, I believe. Yeah, and the 36s. That was close. That was close. Good times. All right, gang. We have had a dynamite adventure this evening. So I will say, at least in response to our friend of the channel, Perry, is we did have a triumphant return to the gorge. At least that's a big griffin. Let's not get anywhere near that guy. That would not go well for us. But we are a little over halfway through the level, which is nice. We got pretty much almost all of it tonight, which was very, very handy because we got the level last time and barely even padded it up. Like I said, we started out trying to explore in the gorge. Took a little while. We ended up in a great duo with a Shadow Knight for most of the night. That was just, it worked out great for us. Like I said, we got over to the Evil Eyes, and I had some of the footage there so you could see some of our fighting and combat. And just holding down that one side timed out just about perfectly where we got good experience. We actually both managed to get our hands on a polished bone bracelet, which was nice, one apiece, which was pretty cool there. And I got some other loots to trash up and sell here, some of which I think I'll try my hand at trying to see if we can't sell maybe a couple things in the tunnel, probably. So we'll just hold on to it, and next time I'm around the tunnel, we'll try to give it a sell. But it was a great night, good adventure. Again, triumphant return to the gorge. We'll probably try to hit it up again next time as well and see how we do. But I think for now I'm going to sell everything. I'm going to get back to my safe little spot and call it a night. It was a great adventure. It's getting a little bit late here, and unfortunately we have to adult in the morning, so I can't push it too very much. But as always, guys, if you like what we're doing, man, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe down below. We'd love to hear from you guys, especially if you got some ideas about some adventures we can do. We will be all about it. With all that said, guys, as always, stay safe, stay distant, stay in EverQuest. Sounds like a good plan. Have a good night, guys.